This isn't how this is supposed to go, but welcome. 30 minutes late. Welcome to Victoria 2. We're finally back. It seems like every time I try and have some sort of like we're back thing is when shit goes wrong. Like when I got back from Alaska and I had, like we're back. The stream is back. Fucking banned the first stream. And now I'm saying like, oh, Vicky 2. It's been a long time since we played it. It's back. Gone. Cut down immediately. But it's working now. So welcome. We're back with Victoria 2 after a long pause. Trying out this mod called Divergences of Darkness. It's a alt-history mod turned up to fucking 11. If you're unaware of this mod, it's fairly popular. I know you're probably vomiting right now. I should have given a warning before showing you this. Let me just go over what you're looking at here. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. The map is gross. You know how most alternate history mods they have like a point of divergence. They have one thing that went differently, and that's what like caused the universe to be different. Nice music pick, by the way. This mod has like 100. That's not an exaggeration. I think there might be 100 points of diversion that are divergence. So, like, every little country you see on the map, something along the way in history happened the opposite of how it happened in real life. So we end up with this bizarro world. Let me go over a few of the major ones. England won the 100 Years' War. So England rules over both itself and the French. One kingdom. Ireland is also there. I don't know how that happened. I don't know why it's not called 3, the triple monarchy. I don't know what that entails. Ireland isn't real people. I don't know. Spain down here, you might notice exists, but does not have Aragon, and does have Portugal. Iberian wedding in this universe happened, but with Portugal instead of Aragon. I don't know how they think that would have been possible, but okay. I don't know anything. Burgundy, the Duke of Burgundy never died. He's still there. Like 300 years later. It's the same guy. He's still around 400 years later. He's old. HRE still exists, but probably not for long. Kalmar Union still exists. Scandinavia is one big country. Denmark ruled all of it, took over and expanded. There's a bunch of fucking shit. Venice is still here and they rule Greece. I mean, you look at Europe and it's not that confusing. You can look at this and you're like, oh yeah, I understand what happened there. Yeah, okay. England won the war. Burgundy still exists. Simple enough, right? The Ottomans aren't that strong. Fucking Iraq is around. Like, that's... I understand that. It's when you start looking outside of Europe that it gets just really fucking bonkers. So let me just, like, warn you right now. You're not gonna like what you see. If we just go over to the US real quick. US doesn't exist. Instead we have this. We have Vikings. Still around. That happened. We have Belgians. There's no Belgium, though. Belgium has never existed at any point in this universe. But here they are. We have the Anglo-French Confederate South. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. And, oh, you might be thinking, hey, how did Portugal get a hold of Florida if Portugal doesn't fucking exist? Well, that's not Portugal. That's Venice. Venice owns Florida. We also have fuck huge Mexico. Spain's trying to take them back. They probably won't. We have the Amazon people. I don't know who the fuck rules them. We got 15% slaves, though. We got, Lotharingia. I don't know how a like, fucking 1,000-year-old country from the middle of France and Germany ended up in South America, but there it is. We have this, which is a bunch of exiled English people. We have this, which is the Incans. This is the Incans. They didn't die this time. They fought off the the conquistadors because they had help from China. You're not gonna like what happened with China. This could be a while. This is China. This is new China. They're civilized. China took over the West Coast. This is Japan. Japan took over Alaska. Let's just keep going. You're not gonna like any of this. I like this though. Here's the Ainu. They still exist. They're a satellite of Japan though, so who fucking cares? But they're not dead. They're dead in real life, basically. Here's Japan. Here's ugly Korea. They split in half, but not in like an aesthetically pleasing way. They're at war with Japan. That should change. Here's the Chinese. Here's the other Chinese. Here's the other Chinese, and here's the fucking fourth Chinese. There's a lot of Chinese. I think the Mongols are still around. Here's the other Chinese, and here's the Maori. Important note here. I know, like, this is just going to be a little bit of getting you into this world. I want you to understand what's going on in this fucking shit show. So let me just... I know this is like a little bit of prelude, but you look at these Chinese people here and you see, oh, the Qing Empire, uncivilized. Yeah, as they should be. Taiping, uncivilized. The Regency of Nationalist China, or whatever the fuck, uncivilized. Tongning, uncivilized. Japan is civilized, somehow. Okay, whatever. Even though each one of these Chinese people are uncivilized, their fucking independent colony is civilized. How do you do that? How did you become more civilized than the country that made you? I mean, I guess that's kind of what happened with the U.S. We're like a little further along than England is, but at the same time, it's not the fucking difference between a savage and a civilized nation. Like, how does West Coast China have guns? And the real China hasn't figured that shit out yet. Same thing with Australian China. They're civilized. These ones aren't. I don't know what I'm supposed to take from that. What are the green guys in Canada? I think there's some natives or some shit. I actually don't know. I looked up a lot of these countries, because otherwise, how the fuck would you know what any of these are? I wouldn't have guessed a million years that this was the Incans. So I looked up quite a few of them, but I haven't looked up all of them. So there are some that, like, I don't know what Pallenberg is, by the way, you know, like, just stuff like that. And then you look around and you see some colonization that's happened. Spain owns this bit of here. Burgundy here. Spain again. The dual monarchy. A bunch of little more Burgundy. Scandinavia has done a bit of expanding into this area. Not a ton, though. There's not, like, a ton of colonization that's gone on, like, anywhere. Except down here, Burgundy, and also another Burgundy country, I think, and another one, or no, wait, this one, yeah, these are all like Burgundian ex-colonies. This shit's not that important. I just wanted you to know that this world is kind of fucked up. Most of Africa is the same, because, I mean, it's an alt history, but it's got to be realistic. Africa's not going to do anything. Like... I mean, it's still fucking Africa. But yeah, Aragon's around. Etruria is around. Basically, after looking at the map, there's a lot of options. Because any single country you pick is a somewhat interesting country. I mean, here's fucking Macedonia. They're around. They're at war with the Ottomans right now. You know, Venice is still around. This fucking country is here. Savoy, Provence, Genoa. All these things that, like, did not exist anymore. Iraq is new. All this we could play as. What looks the most interesting to me is playing as one of these fractured German or Italian nations. And there's 2 points to keep in mind here. One is that I don't want to play something like too strong. The dual monarchy seems like, I mean, they're the strongest country in the world. Same with Scandinavia. It's just huge. Like, I don't really see a reason to... What are you gonna do? Like, when you're playing as Sweden or something in the base game, it's like, yeah, you make Scandinavia. That's your goal. This is Scandinavia and then some. Like, they own Scotland. Like, why would I play as Scandinavia? They have colonies already? Like, fuck that. Dual monarchy, again, like, pretty big. Not really, I don't see the point. You know, except going to war with Scandinavia. These little guys, it's pretty interesting, actually. And the second point that I think is important for, like, who we're gonna play is... how much flavor they have, because some of these nations, as is usually the case with mods, some have been given a little bit more love than others. Like you know, the Dual Monarchies, I'm sure, has a lot of very interesting events, but someone like Baden probably doesn't. So I don't really want to play as Baden. You know, Bohemia's probably got some good ones. They're a great power. Number 4 in the world. Austria, I loaded into Austria to see. I don't think they have, like, any special events. I didn't see anything that looked too special. So I don't know. Like, based on that, my main choices right now, yeah, they're the Vikings. Yeah, they're interesting. We could try and make Viking US. It's an interesting idea. But my thinking is right smack dab here. And my main choices I'm looking at are something like Savoy, Provence, maybe Bavaria, or Etruria. I'm really looking at Etruria. They're also a republic, which is very interesting because, you know, this is an alt-history mod. There are no republics. I don't think there are any. There are a couple of merchant republics, fucking money-grubbing votes. I don't think there are actually any, maybe in the New World? Okay, the Belgians are republic, and are the Vikings, okay. But I think that's it. We got a dictatorship, and the Amazons. Okay, there's 3 in the New World. Oh, and the fucking Chinese. Okay. But everybody else is ruled by a king. We would be the only person in Europe who is a republic, other than the Merchant Republic, the couple of those. I kind of like the idea of being a little different. I like the idea of, I didn't realize that before. This is making me really want to play as Etruria, so I can be free. Freest country on Earth. Only free country in the... Oh, Switzerland's also a republic. Well, we'll have to kill the Swiss pretty quickly to make sure that doesn't... Look at the bottom description of that video. Wait, what? Oh, you're talking about music. Okay, I got you. Vinland is kind of boring. I played as them. They have interesting events, but not super fun. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking Etruria, so for absolute maximum European freedom. I like the idea of being able to turn to all of my neighbors and saying like, oh, what? What's that? I'm a fake made-up country that doesn't exist and has no backing in history for the past fucking 2,000 years? You can suck my free dick. I like that. I think we're gonna go freedom. And yeah, I think most of these countries have some sort of like bullshit backstory. We're the last remaining republic born during the German Revolution. That's interesting. So as they say here, we're the last remaining republic. The only one. Fuck you, Rome, Etruscans for life. Yeah, I don't understand. Like I said, there's a bunch of points of diversion in this mod. A bunch of different things happened differently from real life. But the first thing that happened differently, I'm pretty sure, is the 100 Years' War. And the Etruscans haven't been around for 2,000 years. I mean, I don't know, like, why? I mean, I guess they just like the name. Like, fuck Rome. Unless, yeah, I don't know. They're just, they expelled the Valois Medici. Oh, we were ruled by the Medici. Oh, okay. Italy is divided. Etruria is no longer perceived as the hegemon of Italy. Dream the return of the Medici, but the forces of reaction are weak. Oh, okay. So we became a republic, but if we went as a king, we'd have the Medici rulers again. All right. So this mod does a lot of things that I'd like to... you know, I guess it doesn't do that many things. It's been a while since I played Vicky 2, so I'm trying to remember what needs to be done, like, immediately. One thing, FAQ. Oh, well, maybe I have some questions. History, no. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Let me go over a couple of things I do know about this mod. One is they add some new goods, which is iffy. I hear that some of these new goods, they're fine. You know, horses, that makes sense. Cigarettes are here somewhere. There's new stuff. That's fine. Cigars are there. I see no problem with that. except that apparently the AI doesn't know how to use them. Oh, wait, we have cigarettes and cigars. It seems unnecessary to have cigarettes, cigars, and tobacco, but fine. Like, apparently the AI doesn't really understand how to use these, so if you make a factory selling cigarettes, you're going to be the only factory in the world selling cigarettes. And that sounds fun. I'm all for that. That sounds like it falls right under our freedom idea. But it's just something worth knowing. I think I'm still going to take advantage of that because I want to see if it's actually true. So I think I'll make at least one cigarette factory and see if if I just have a fucking monopoly on it. Interesting colors going around. Right now we're a liberal republic. Kind of the least interesting type of, government there is, but maybe we'll go ANCAP paradise soon. Rights of man. I don't want the consciousness right now. I'm going to turn that off. But also, the thing I wanted to mention. Since the dual monarchy exists, Napoleon never really happened. So the whole 30 years war and shit like that never happened. And so things like the Treaty of Westphalia, the Treaty of Venice, things like that never happened. So the sort of establishment of powers and the establishment of how war is supposed to be conducted, shit like that, never happened. So infamy is way lower. Lack of international code, minus 0.2. They don't care. They don't fucking care about you declaring war on shit and taking over for no reason. There's no established rules about not doing that. So luckily, I think that means we'll be able to... I don't like that it says no text for key cult. I'm not a cult, I'm a republic. It's slightly different. We only have one state. Okay, yeah, cool. That's one thing they changed. So we should be able to take over a lot of land without a lot of trouble. I'm hoping. On top of that, they also changed how the research points work. Instead of just getting them from clergymen, you also get them from bureaucrats, which means there's no reason not to immediately get bureaucrats instead of clergymen, because bureaucrats give you more tech and more money. I mean, we could maybe get our literacy better because of the clergymen, but I think it's more of a priority to get the fucking administration and more research points. As far as research goes, it seems pretty similar, if not exactly the same, which means I'm going to go for romanticism so that I can write books that make me a great power. I know that's not an original joke, but it's the way the world works. You don't have to have a strong military or strong industry as long as you write good poems. As long as the Etruscan culture is shown throughout the world, as long as they're wearing our denim, then you're good. Nice flag, by the way. That's kind of neat. And we got a military-industrial complex despite having no military and no industry. That's sensible. That's just why would you expect any different? Our army sucks. 2 of our armies don't exist. I'm going to unpause for a second and see if maybe that fixes itself. No, we have 2 ghost units. I don't really know what... Okay, this is a fun mod. Okay. I'm hoping... Oh, yeah, slavery. I think slavery still exists in, a lot of places. Do we have slaves? No, we don't. Oh, we're a republic. I guess that makes some sense. Do you have slaves? No, maybe Europe might have gotten rid of slaves. But if you look in the New World, they've got slaves. They've got fucking a lot of slaves. Here are some slaves. Actually, I guess let me look at their country as a whole. Can I do that? I actually don't know how to do that. How would I look at how many slave people you have? I don't know. We don't have any, though. We have 0 slaves. Got a tiny bit of people who are not North Italian. Oh, they're Jews. Wouldn't be a republic without them. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like most of them... I guess we could check one of their colonies. I'm curious to see if there are any slaves. If maybe that has been significantly different. It doesn't look like it. It looks like they've all... It seems like it's pretty similar to the base game, where all of Europe has basically gotten rid of slavery, but the New World has not. They're all fucking fine with it. Except maybe Vinland. The Vikings don't like slaves? What's that about? I thought about if anyone was going to have slaves, it'd be the Vikings. Why? Really? A lot of soldiers. What? Weird. Okay. You have cores on some neighbors. Okay, that's good. Will there be a scramble for Africa? I don't know how that works. There's a lot more little African countries, it looks like. Not a ton more, but a lot of this is more filled in. And some of these South African countries already exist. I don't know how that works. I mean, if I look over here, I can't colonize yet. So I assume, yeah. Yeah, I still have to invent the white man's burden. Okay, yeah. I think there will be a scramble for Africa. Hopefully, we will be able to get a little part of that. We got boats. Let's fix our economy. It looks like it's already fixed. But let's raise taxes maximum. Let's max this out. I want to max this out, but I don't think we're going to have the money for that. We're going to have to become a tariff economy if we do that. Which is fine. I'm going to expel these ghosts. Oh, are we Catholic or are we... Hey! 100% Catholic. Alright. Perfect. Because I was going to say we need to exorcise these ghosts, but if we were Protestant, we wouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, fucking begone, demons. Oh, we can't build any more army. Oh, that's cool. Okay, well... Oh, we can't even support what we have. Okay, well, I hope whoever's fucking next to us is weak. Do we have... Nice. Nice. Nice! Okay, we have cores on, like, every single province around us. Fucking sweet. This whole area we have cores on. Not this one, but these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7? 7 provinces we have cores on. That's really good. What about... No? Alright, so that means we can really easily take over these guys. I mean, look at them. They got one guy. We got 3. That makes us better. Sorry, Luca. You're ruled by a king, so I'm gonna free you. Restore order. Welcome to freedom! As I said before, suck my free dick. I see no reason not to do this. I feel hesitant declaring war like a second into the game, but I think there's really no reason not to do that. I could pass some... Oh, yeah, slavery allowed. Or outlawed. Yeah, okay. I guess I could look at that. Wait a minute. Can't I look at if people have slaves? Should be here... Slavery allowed. Spain! Oh. Oh. Venice! Bergen... Oh, they're all allowed! Oh, fuck, they all like slaves. Why is the stream private? That's not. What do you mean? Unlisted. Why the fuck are you doing that? Oh my... Fucking YouTube. Okay, it's public now. How the hell did I get 11 people without it being... Okay. YouTube's been fucking with me today. I don't know what it is. My throat's also bugging me right away, and I didn't expect that. I'm gonna pop a, well... Gonna pop one of these. Thanks for all the Red Vox music, by the way. It's good. Yeah, so it seems basically all of the major powers are completely okay with slavery. Spain likes it. Venice likes it. Burgundy likes it. The dual monarchy likes it. Slavery's a-okay. In most places. In most of the big countries. Of course all the little Africans like it. Scandinavia! Oh yeah, slavery, whatever. That's the American country. They like slaves, both of them. The Incans! Bring them on! Come on, give me slaves. Grand Columbia, slaves. Lotharingia, slaves. It's just like the German area, where they're like, nah, I'm not feeling it. And also parts of the Middle East. Iraq, no slaves. Was this the song that... Yeah, this is the song that's probably gonna fuck me. Sorry about that. Just, it's definitely copyright shit that might mess with me. Drink half cream, or half and half, like a white Russian but sober. Well, I've got a, what's it called? I've got a lozenge right now. That should help. If my voice sounds weird, 'cause I'm like moving around a lozenge in my mouth, that's why. Yeah, it seems like a lot of... Ooh, Japan doesn't have slaves. Okay, but a lot of Europe has slaves and is completely fine with slaves. Not the Chinese, but yeah, a lot of these guys have slaves. Yeah, let's kill these guys. Ooh, probably should have waited for... No, it's fine. I'm at low morale, but they're at low morale. It should be fine. Probably. Our population is breeding less. Oh, story of my life. Okay, well... I'll have to do something about that. I don't really know what to do about that. I guess conquer more people. If we just conquer more Italians, we won't need to give birth. Are they the right culture, by the way? North Italian? Oh, shit. We got a nice. Okay, there's a huge amount of land we can take over while still being 100% ethnically pure. And by that I mean 99.6 because Israel is our greatest ally. Israel does not exist in this mod, right? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Anti-Semitic mod. I see. Semitic. You're gonna overdose on lozenges. Better yet, your body will get so used to them they won't help anymore because you're eating so many. Yeah. Well, that's probably it. The king in France has attacked us and he claims back his title of Grand Duke. Oh, of Provence? No, Provence is at war with me. The king in France has attacked us. What they mean by France is apparently Provence. So, Provence has attacked us. Who's in the sphere of Aragon? Am I in anybody's sphere? No. No, because I'm free. Like I said. But, yeah, okay, they're at war with me. That's interesting. Why? You want... restoration of order. Okay, so I don't know what fucking weird lore is going on here, but I guess at some point in this cuckoo world, Provence was in charge of me. I'd like to see him try and get over here. I guess I'll mobilize. I'll get one extra brigade. Fucking whoop-de-doo. Here they come. Just one boat, so I'm hoping they only send one guy. Yep, one guy. Okay. Alright, well, I guess Provence is getting fucked. Maybe we'll take over Provence. Why not? Wait. Come together. Split one off. Take these two. Go there. You join in too, and we'll kill the Provence troops. The Provençal troops. Gonna need to import some Africans to make up for low birth rate. I mean, like, I know you're making a joke, but maybe. There's still just as many opportunities, I think, to take over shit. In fact, there's more opportunities. In the base game, you can always go to war with China or parts of Africa and get tons of population. In this one, we can go to war with India and get tons of population because India has not been colonized. India's strong. India, world power 2020. India most subscribed on YouTube. So we can take them over, and none of them are civilized, of course. They still shit on the streets. That's impossible to change. Doesn't matter what you do with history. But, yeah, actually, we'll be able to... Oh, but they're sphered. But they're not all sphered. Okay, that's good. The tip of India, we could circumcise them, take that tip, and get, like, millions of people. Not bad. That might be pretty quick on the list. They have 10 brigades. Not much. And 9. That's really not much at all. I mean, it's more than me. It's more than I got. So it's gonna be a little while before we do that, but... Okay, yeah, kill them. The music is... Oh, yeah, the music is really soft, sorry. It's also just this song. I'm gonna skip it. Oh. I see we're celebrating the Jewish population in our country. It's important in such a multinational, multiracial, multi-ethnic, multi-culti country, such as Etruria. I mean, we've got a whole 0.4% Jew. I think they make hats. And gunpowder. Huh. They're actually the only ones who make hats. Except the good Catholic Italians who make fancy hats. But if you want a if you want like an asinine-looking beret, you gotta go with the Jews. They know how to make their hats. Thanks, Jews. You're all right. Thanks, Jews. We can demobilize. Fucking easiest war in existence. You think we can go land in there? How strong are you? Maybe I shouldn't have just gone right to demobilizing. They got 2 brigades. We have 3. We win. Let's see if maybe we can get access through Genoa and Modena. And just, because I don't really want to go by boat. Oh, actually, if they just keep feeding me 1 troop at a time, I can just kill them off and then invade. That's actually sweet. Okay. Yeah, we're going to take over France, which is, I mean, they called it France. It looks like it's 100% not French, and it's called Provence, but maybe it's ruled by the King of France. I don't know how that works. The lore here is very in-depth. Yeah, no, they're dead. Yeah, they're dead. Okay, cool. Still can't build anything. That's fine. We'll fix that soon. What a divergence. The man who rules the hats rules the world. In this world, Jews are not bankers, but hat makers. What a crazy world. In this world, people love Jews. Everybody loves Jews for their impeccable ability to make the best affordable hats. Who knew? I mean, they really are the only people in our entire country who make affordable hats. We only make fancy hats. It's pretty nice. Thanks, Jews. Oh, they're making canned food now. They changed. Oh, they go where the demand is. They'll go back to making hats soon. Everybody bought a hat already. That's probably what it is. That's what we need to do. We need to find where the Jews are and take over more Jews. So you're like 100% North Italian? No. I need 0.04% Jews in the provinces I take over, please. They're just going to keep ferrying over 1 brigade at a time. This could not be going better. They still are very confident in their strength. And they do still have more strength than me. I don't know how. Because of the boats. Oh, probably because of the boats. Yeah, it's because of the boats. Well. Ooh. Etruria is a country of immigrants. We've never been monoracial. Absolutely. 99.6 diverse. It's important. 100% Catholic. I'd like to point that out. No, it's 99.6. Okay, I was going to say, are these Jews not Jews? No, they're Ashkenazi Jew. Yeah, okay. We're not monoracial. We're duo-racial. You know? No one else can come into our country, let's be clear. The only allowed people in Etruria are good Italians and Jews. Everybody else is a second-class citizen. And if Jews didn't make good hats, you could imagine. Yeah, you could imagine. The 2 best races. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, what am I gonna say? I needed a nice hat. Peace from Luca, annexed Luca. Thank you, Luca. There we go. Okay, alright. Put these together. How long is this? Okay, it's almost over. You know, I might love the Jews, but like we don't need to go on this forever. Provence. You wouldn't. I need to add. Can I add a war goal? We can't. Oh, that's fucking stupid. That's stupid. Okay, well, if I could have added a war goal, I would have taken over all of Provence. They've got like a few 100,000 people. They've got good silk. But, no, I can't do that. So I guess we'll get ready for our next war and let Provence just keep throwing troops at us. Probably the next is Modena, because they have 6,000. We have 9. 9 beats 6. We'll recover a little bit. If we can, we can. Can we build an army? We cannot. Here comes the next one. Aragon? The armies of the Republic have eventually annexed the city of Lucca. The city was annexed during the Italian Wars, but Aragon forced them to let them go. during the treaty ending the war. But now the Republic is indivisible. Long live the Republic! Fucking freedom. Still a part of the same state. Huh. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, hey, cool. We've reunited our state. Good. Got an extra 30,000 good fucking free men. And here's Provence over here trying to enslave me. It's not gonna happen. Slavery might be allowed in your fucking backwards country, but we are free men here. Free men and free Jews. We should restrict Jews to solely hat making. Then the world's problem would be solved. Hey, I'm just saying this alt history is pretty nice. I mean, well, I don't know what this would entail. I live in the US, so imagining that I was born in one of these countries is a little worrying. You know? I mean, this is basically French-English South. I guess I wouldn't mind that one. I don't know what the fuck the Belgian one is like. But I really would not want to be in Big Mexico or Eastern China. Well, Viking country could be cool, though. I wonder wait, what is their population like? Can I check the population? Can I check the religion? Are they like Catholic or something? Or are they Norse Viking? Yeah, those are the governments. Reforms, social reforms, population, no. Isn't there a way to check that? Like, you can check your own religious stuff. Actually, I don't see it here. Yeah, I mean, I can look at nationality, and where we have a bunch of natives up here. And then all the Vinlandic. But I'd like to see... I don't think I can check it. It wasn't founded by Vikings. I'm pretty sure it was, wasn't it? I thought that's what the alt history was that Vinland was still around. They just call it Vinland, because that's kind of shitty. Kind of misleading. They're probably Protestants or something, but... You can add a war goal if you get more war score. No, I can't. I wish I could, but look. Cannot add a war goal if someone has added a status quo war goal, which is the only war goal. So I don't think I can do it at all. I mean, maybe it would go away, and there's something it just isn't telling me here about you need to go over, but I think I'm gonna declare war on Medina as long as they're not underneath somebody. They aren't. Perfect. Yeah. This one's a little more risky. They do actually have, you know, twice as many troops as the last guys we took over, but they're at half morale. We're at full, and we have more troops. That's fine. We need to hurry. Okay. Yeah, perfect. All right. Split one guy off. Take the other two. Go kill the Provencal. And then kill these guys. Yeah, see, I had to hurry on that because I knew they were going to send more. Is this called Leghorn? Is that real? Is it... Why... Huh? Like Foghorn Leghorn? Like Asse Leghorn? You'll have to eat them in a different war. Yeah, that's what I figured. You can click on a country and look at the middle bubble to see their religion of a province. You sure about that? The middle bubble is ideology, which I don't think tells me anything about their religion. I mean, I would have to look at their actual population, like they're, like this, you know. I don't think you can do that with other countries. I don't know. Never mind, ignore me. Oh, you're talking about some... Yeah, okay, well. Leghorn is mentioned several times in the Count of Monte Cristo. Oh. Never read that because I skipped that grade of English. So I never read Count of Monte Cristo even though it was like assigned reading. I also didn't really read assigned reading in general, but that's, you know. Alright, newspapers. I wonder what the special news things are. I wonder if they're the same. Like, do you think they went through the trouble of changing the newspapers? No, they didn't. No, they didn't. The USA by Samuel Morse. Nope, newspapers are wrong. 0 out of 10 mod. Didn't account for the newspapers? The fuck are you doing? Everybody knows everyone reads every single one of these newspapers. It's very important to the game. I thought for sure we'd win this easily. We still won. I thought that was going to be a lot easier because we had so much more morale. Let's kill them right now before we siege. Let's not be, like... It was a little risky what I was doing. We're going to mobilize again. We're also going to build another one of these. They also have these changes that I know at least one other mod I've played had, where there's, somebody had the great idea to strap a cannon to a fucking horse instead of just rolling it around normally. In this mod, I'm pretty sure these are really valuable because they're so fast, and regular cannons are way too slow. So mobile artillery is, I think, usually recommended. We don't have any artillery, so I'm gonna make one. It's being made in Florence, so that's outside of the zone where it should be safe. You mean the Belgians? Yeah, yeah. The USA, aka the Belgians. We need to... Oh, fuck, Provence is sending a lot of troops. How are they getting so many troops? Like, they still have the same amount, but they keep sending more. Yeah, okay, we're mobilizing. Okay, we have to kill them, but we gotta kill Medina at the same time, too. Like, this is ass. Okay, now kill you. Okay, now we got a little bit of reinforcements. I don't think mobilizing is actually doing anything, is it? Oh, it did. No, it gave us that one. That one wasn't the one we built. The one we built is still coming. Okay, so Medina's army is now gone. We can drop off one guy here. Might as well use the shitty infantry. Wait. Is infantry worse than... Huh? Regular. Attack 2, defense 2. 130. Attack... Oh, okay. Infantry is worse than regular. But not as bad as irregular. I don't get it. Oh, also... Wait, really? Everything has siege? Well, not that horse guys, but... What? Why? Oh. You don't need engineers. You don't need engineers. Artilleries do the same thing. You don't need engineers at all. Why would... Artillery even gives you a bonus in defense and fort attack, and engineers don't. You don't need engineers anymore. Artillery also gives more support. I think that's actually normal, but like... And mobile artillery is just faster. It's better in every way. Engineers do have more attack. But... Yeah, you don't need them. Huh. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, split that guy off. Go kill them. Yeah, nice Banish soundtrack. The MC in Monte Cristo is a Gary Stew. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't read it. So, I'd have to take your word on that. Let's split off this guy that's almost dead, have him siege, and then leave this other stack here for Provence smashing. The rain sound in Banish is a sample of the creator's shower. That's kind of neat. That's one of those things that makes me wish that my alternate reality of digital sound never being invented was real. So that you could have a guy who's like, oh, we need rain sounds for our movie, but we're too fucking stupid to go out and record rain. And we can't make it digitally because that doesn't exist. What are you talking about? So then some guy goes out and like... You know, records a shower. I just wish that reality was real so that I could have a real job of just making noises. Like I could go to college. Not that you should go to college, but you could go to college for a degree in fucking professional Foley and making noises. Because you got to use recordings. That's all that exists. This is going very well, by the way. Freedom is being expanded slowly into the rest of Italy. And whether they like it or not. Our middle-class Jewish hat makers are not getting their needs. I'm a little bummed about that. So I guess I'll raise tariffs, which probably hurts them, ultimately. Because they won't be able to sell their hats internationally, but the Jews will do what's good for the country. I'm sure. I thought that would actually go up. Oh, okay. Oh, fucking full military spending. Okay. I didn't expect that. Yeah. Offer from Provence. Yeah, we cannot add a war goal, so we have to accept a status quo, which really sucks dick because I want to just take over Provence at this point. They do seem to have a seemingly endless amount of troops. No, they're out. No, they ran out, so I really do wish we could take them over. And we won't be able to declare war on them now because they're in the sphere of Aragon, so that actually really sucks dick, but okay, fine. We'll just expand up here, it's not a problem. Let's split in half. Put one half here, speed it up a little bit. We can also demobilize. I don't need that. These wars against the Italian little guys, these fucking fascists, really. We might go fascist eventually. It depends on how free we end up thinking fascism is. I don't really know how that works in this mod either. Everything else is so different that it actually seems kind of weird that fascism and communism and stuff like that would just be the same. Do we want more pacifism? No. We're free, but we need to make sure everybody else is free too. So, no, I don't want pacifism. Is Provence ruled by a vegetable? I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean? Artillery do most of the casualties in battle. Yeah, I know that I need the, Oh yeah, I should have sent that one cannon to do that. Yeah, but... From what I've heard, the general best composition is obviously not what we have right now. What we have right now is terrible. But is like 4 regulars, a cannon, and a horse. Maybe one more or no, wait, no, that's wrong. Like 4 regulars, 3 or 4 artillery, and a horse. And then maybe 1 more artillery, depending on how ballsy you feel about your front line. Maybe 1 more horse, since you apparently do not need a engineer in this one. They seem to be pointless. Stuff like that. Did I just... I hate it when I click through a pop-up. It's my own fault. I don't know what just happened. I thought that was a siege being done, but then I looked and it's not done. So I don't know what just happened, but I think it was fine.